Hi guys, it's me Ty, and as you can see I'm back with another unboxing. Here I have Figma number 264, Sword Art Online's Asuna, the ALO version. Now I've said time and again, I'm a huge SAO fan, and while I love Kirito more than Asuna, Asuna is Asuna. So, of course, even though I have her regular version of the Figma, I still needed the ALO version also. And as you can see from the front, I'm sure you can guess why. I love her blue hair. Even though I like her original form better, the blue hair still is great. Even like the blue details of her outfit. So yeah, here's the front of the box. Pretty plain. That's one thing I hate about Figma boxes, is that the newer ones are very boring. But you can see she does come with a number of accessories. So yeah, here's the top. And you can see her wings in the back. Here she is from the bottom. This side. And here she is from the back, so you can see all the multitude of poses and different expressions she comes with. So yeah, let's get into it. Okay, and as you can see, here we have Asuna. The details on this tiny thing is amazing, but as with all Figmas, she really is tiny. And as you can see, the package, there's actually another piece behind the blister pack, and that just includes her wings. For some reason, they didn't tape mine together. I don't know why, so it kind of just drops off. But yeah, her wings look really nice, guys. Really. Here we have the typical extra little baggie that Figma puts in with all their figures, which I love. Basically, this is just to hold all the extra little parts, which I so wish Nendoroids have because they come with a lot. And here we have the standard Figma instructions wrapped up between the base. So yeah, besides the instructions, here's the standard Figma base. And here we have the standard arm for the Figma base, which I hate. Really hate this, guys. I hate this arm so much. Just one of the reasons why I barely get Figma, because they're just such a pain to usually put into the figure's back. But also here's all the extra hands that the Figma comes with, which I always love how they come on this little connector piece because it's so easy to keep them all together. Love that. And so basically she just comes with the two hands to hold her sword, a couple of pairs for that, and just with some fingers splayed out and a little peace sign and things like that. Yeah, you can see you can see like her ring on one of the hands, but that's about it. And also it comes with the extra little Figma neck joint and this little connector piece for the base arm. The neck joint I'm going to leave in here because, as we can see, guys, it's really tiny. Look at it compared to my thumbnail. And my thumbnail is not long at all. So, yeah, really small, easy to lose. Okay, guys, and just to show off a few pieces she comes with before I start posing her. Here is her sword, her rapier. You know, she always has this with her. And you can see some of the blue detailing on the hilt of the sword. So, yeah, this is the unsheathed version. Very tiny details, but still really done very well. And here is the sheath version of the sword. As you can see, same detailing on the handle, but this one has a white sheath over it. And she also comes with her legendary weapon, the Crest of Yggdrasil. So yeah, she has that as well, which just looks like a plain little branch, but yeah, still fits her very well. Okay, and as you can see, she comes with two extra face plates. One is like a yelling expression and the other one is like a confident kind of a smirk. Can you see that? And as we can see, for those who've never had a Figma are very small. So as you can see with even the faceplate, it's only the size of my short little thumbnail. So yeah, very tiny, but as you can see, it does have the elf ears. And yeah, so very tiny details. Okay guys, here we have Figma Asuna without all the plastic on, and she looks great. I love the blue hair, the blue outfit details. I love that, especially how it stands against like the white background of the shelf piece here. So really nice. As you can see here, this part of the hair is pretty flexible, but the back part is pretty stiff, similar to how regular Figma Asuna was. You can see how she basically has the same hairstyle as just blue, but she does have the little fairy elf ears on. But other than that, she's still Asuna, just with blue details. Even the outfit, still very similar to her regular outfit. Just like differences, like how this bottom piece is here, these tails, and these are again hard rubberized plastic piece. But I do love her stockings, blue, and I love these boots. Really fantastic, guys. Look at this. Love the little pieces. As far as articulation, she's a little stiff, but that's to be expected. She's just out of the package. But she is articulated at all the joints. Hip. This back piece is stiff. This doesn't really move well at all. It kind of does. There it is. But that's about as far as it goes. And you know, up here around the torso is where they're articulated. Same for elbow, arm, yep, and her head. So there she is. Let's get into posing her. First pose up, guys, and Asuna looks amazing. I love this pose a lot. She just looks great. She's doing nothing spectacular. She's just basically removing her rapier from its sheath. But she looks stunning while doing so. I'll turn her around so you can see her a little bit better from the side angle. Really cute pose. Like I said, very simple pose, but still has great effect to it. She still has just her basic faceplate on that she was first in the box with. And as you can see, I didn't really show when I first showed off the other sword with the sheath, but you're able to display it as if the sword is removed simply by pulling the handle piece off. Just lifts right off. But yeah, really effective pose. I would say that though it was effective and looks to be pretty simple, this pose took me so long to put together. As expected, the arm, this base piece, was what really took the bulk of the time, and it really was frustrating trying to get it to fit in there and while in there to stay in there. And as you can see with the wings, they don't really fit into the Figma itself. They actually just have a hole in it, so they fit around this extender piece on the arm, and that fits into the back, which means that different times the wings won't be straight, and when you try to fix those, this falls out or something like that. So that was just very frustrating, and to the point that I was just kind of done with the unboxing. I'm like, I just want to get the figure and put her to the side. But once this put together, she does look great. I do have to admit that. But yeah, just be prepared for a lot of frustration in dealing with that. So yeah, there she is. Really pretty, guys. Okay, guys, as you can see, Asuna is now off in flight. And I have to say, guys, this pose would be fantastic if I wasn't, again, having the arm issues with the peg. This would be such a fantastic pose. I would love this on my shelf. But even though it doesn't look so bad right here, her face should be up a little bit more. Her body should be aligned a bit more as well. But like I said, having peg issues, keeping her on the base, she's barely holding on with like a wing and a prayer. So I'm going to leave it like this for now, but she would look fantastic if it was perfect, because she looks great right now, like really great. I would be afraid to leave her like this though. I can see her barely lasting maybe a day on a shelf, if that, before falling off. But if it wasn't for that, again, like I said, she would look terrific. So I'm going to turn her slowly. Hopefully she'll last while I do this. But like I said, she looks really great here. Like maybe if like she doesn't frustrate me too much and I decide I really want to keep her, then maybe I'll use like some putty or something to keep it up. But for now, yeah, I'm going to have to switch out this pose. Hi guys, next pose up is a very simple pose, a really basic pose. That's, even though basic, somehow works very well. As you can see, for once, she does not have her wings materialized, so those have been taken off. And she's basically just showing off her determined expression, that little confident faceplate that was included, as well as the crest of Yggdrasil, which is the legendary weapon that she is holding, aka the tree branch. So yeah, like I said, very basic, but somehow it just works very well. Really cool pose, really clean. Definitely works well with other figures. I don't know, it's just something about it. The way she kind of has like a little bit of a lean, a little bit of a swagger to it, while she looks like she's about to cast some spell or just go into battle. So yeah, really cool pose. I really like it. I didn't expect to. I just wanted to throw this one together since it was on the box, but I actually do really like it. And like I said, it will work very well with other figures I have if I decided to keep it. So, okay guys, final pose, and I wish I could love it, but I just don't. As you can see, Asuna has her fairy wings out, and she looks to be jumping in the midst of battle, earning her nickname the Berserker Healer, which that part I like. I do love her sword. The only thing is, because of that peg issue in the back with her wings, the pose just isn't coming out as it should or as I would like it to come out, and therefore I just don't like the way this is right now. I mean, turn to the side is not that bad, but I wish I could lean her body a bit forward a little more. But again, with the peg in the back and she's not very stable on it, I don't see that happening anytime soon. The pose really does have a lot of potential, and really it could just be due to my clumsy hands, which is why it's not coming out. So it might not be a problem for the rest of you. But for me, nah, something about it just isn't right. So, final review for the figure, and before I give the score, I just want to say I apologize if you hear any humming in the background. We're in the midst of a blizzard, so of course during the end of this unboxing I would get, the snow plows and blowers out right now, but so if you hear that, that's what that is. But, so like I was saying, final score, I still do like the Figma. I love the whole visual of it, even if I hated the posing with it, and it's not the Figma's fault. Actually, the Figma poses very well. However, it's limited by, of course, its base and the arm for the base. So that's what the issue came in for. And because of that and my aggravation with that, I will take off 2 points for that. Yes, 2 whole points, just because I was so aggravated for it. But like I said, the Figma itself is actually really good. I love everything about it. I love the colors scheme of it and everything about that. And I would take another point off just because the box shows that the wings fit into the back on its own, and it really doesn't. So that's a minor detail, but yeah, I'm gonna be a little picky and take another point off for that. But other than that, the Figma itself, like I said, is stunning, and if it wasn't for those arm issues, I would love it a lot more. And just for those who may be wondering, here's just a quick comparison with the previous Asuna Figma, though her sword is kind of messed up. But yeah, you can see how, what I said earlier, how the outfits are still pretty similar and things like that. And this one posed so much better than this one. And I know it's mostly because of the wings and the arm in the back, but still, this one, out of everything, this one is just so much better. So final score for this, minus those 3 points, I would have to say the score is a 7 out of 10. But like I said, if I just forget about the base, forget about the arm, and just go by the Figma itself, I would definitely give it a 10 because it is really cute. Price wise, I mean, it's not the best price, which Figmas have been going up in price lately, and a lot of people have complained about that. I don't really mind, but still, the Figma itself would be a 10. And it's just the other little things that kind of detract from it. So I don't know if I can fully recommend it because those issues, even though minor, really annoyed me. But I still don't mind having it, and I love having the both of them together. Just for those who are wondering, here's the final pose that I chose to go on my shelf. Kind of a quick little hybrid between that simple pose mixed in with her fairy wings. So yeah, somehow I didn't expect to like this. Like I said, very simple, but I absolutely love this, and I'll think it posed wonderfully on my shelf. So yeah, that's it for guys. And oh, I also forgot to mention that it comes with a ton of hands with Figma, and though I showed only a few poses, with the number of hands that comes with the figure, you actually have a ton more options left to you when it comes to posing them, because there were quite a few hands that I didn't even show, like the peace sign. And even without all the extra hands, because of the way it was done with, she has a sword with the sheath, she has this weapon here, and she has just the regular version of the sword, you actually can display her with all 3 weapons. So that was something else I didn't quite mention before. But that's it for now. Really, this time, that's it. Bye.